Mandla from Gaza Media. Congratulations to win MTN. You guys have been doing well, and I mean in Nedbank, you guys have been doing well. Namachita, and you guys are a group of winners. We important kanjani ukuthi manifike Nigeria, Nigeria, ne Zimbabwe, ni keep a clean sheet, especially Diamond.
Ngiyacabanga njengobusho mfisi ukuthi we are all a bunch of winners, you know. We always try to do our best. And coming back to your question, you know, keeping a clean sheet in both those games will give us a higher chance or a higher percentage of us, you know, actually getting results, you know. So I think it has been the core of the team, you know, keeping clean sheets. So, yeah.
Next question. Go ahead.
Thank you. Iqraam from SuperSport. We spoke to the coach briefly last week in regards to you being included into the squad, and he says he's giving you the confidence. Over Mabasa has also done absolutely brilliantly well. For him to confidently say that he's giving the confidence in you, what does it do to you, to a player that scored, you know, a bit less than Mabasa, but you know, considering the importance that you have into his squad?
Good afternoon, everyone. I just want to say thanks to the coach for believing in me. And for me, it's a great opportunity to be here today. And for the camp before this, the coach did give me instructions what to do. And for me, myself, I have the confidence to do what he asked me to do. And I'm happy to be here.
Lorenz?
Lorenz from the 50 Times. You've come a long way in your career. You were playing right back for Santos in the NFD at one point. Did you ever think that you will reach this point where you were a national team striker after, you know, your career going like this?
For me, it's all about working hard, and I never expected I'm going to be part of the national team, like set up. But for me, what I was doing over the few years, I went through a dip, and all of a sudden I'm again on top. And for me to be here, I'm happy, and for the coach also to give me the opportunity. It's not easy to play on this level, like international level, compared to the PSL. There's a weight difference between the quality the overseas-based players have and the quality we have here. I know we have here in South Africa also quality players, but for me it's a good opportunity also for all of us to going into the game on Friday night and show our quality and at least get a point or win the game.
Gents, to both of you actually, the coach spoke about 6 or 4 in terms of points, and I suppose the one, if it has to be 4, the one would have to come away in Nigeria. But how do you as players then try to not rely on that? Because like again, the coach says it wouldn't be disaster if you don't win that game, but it could be disaster if you then come back home and don't win in Bloemfontein. So how do you now mentally make sure that you don't rely on the 1 point away from home? Can you please wish I Mrs. Zulu if you can?
Thanks.
No, ngiyacabanga ukuthi kubaluleke kakhulu futhi njengoba usho ukuthi akumele sirely ekuthenini sithole 1 point at least away from home, yabo, because I think going to each and every game you always try to win, you know, and if that's not possible we'll take a draw, you know. So ngiyacabanga ukuthi kuzobaluleka kakhulu ukuthi njengoba ucoach adeshile ukuthi at least sihluleke ukuwin then sithole a draw at least.
Iqraam?
What was your question again? Yes.
Just mentally staying with the aim to win rather than to not lose.
Sometimes games like this is very difficult, but I think also if we go with the right mentality, because I can see we have good players and the squad we have also good. Everyone is believing in themselves, like all the players. So for me also, if we can get a win, I'll be happy. But if we get a draw, then we had to focus on the next game because, like the coach said, he won 4 points out of the 2 games. So even if you can get 6 points, you never know what can happen. You might steal the game on the last 88th minute or the 90th minute. You saw what happened over the weekend. So yeah, I'll be happy if we can get a win over Nigeria on Friday and come back and maybe get another win. You never know. Got a draw, at least there's 4 points.
Especially as someone who's at the Nations Cup, what does this team need to do to get over that edge in terms of, because over the years, Bafana have now gotten over the fear of Nigeria and now they compete, but it's been a struggle in terms of getting those wins. How do you now, what does the team need to do to now get over that edge, to not just compete against Nigeria, but also get positive results against them?
I think it's a matter of, mentality and confidence, I think with the group we have now, we believe, that we can compete with the likes of Nigeria, So for us, if we are confident enough on Friday and have the good mentality that we always show, I think we'll get the results over Nigeria.
Yes, and then Temba.
To both gentlemen, your memories of the last World Cup in South Africa, 2010, what does it mean to be in a position where you could potentially qualify for what I imagine is a dream?
For me, obviously, it will be big for me as a boy from Cape Town, from coming out of the ghetto and all that stuff. For me, it will be a big achievement because for me, I never played qualifiers for national team, and I get the opportunity now at least to take the team to the World Cup. So for me, it will be a great opportunity.
Yeah, I think I concur with what Iqraam is saying, I think it's a dream for everyone, to be part of that World Cup. And I think with the team that we have and the good players that we have, we will be able to compete and hopefully we'll make it to the World Cup.
Temba.
Timba Shabalala, Joseph from Sports Report. Gentlemen, you come into this match as winners of something within the PSL. I mean, you won 2 trophies, Bodlela. You won 1. Your team finished third. They finished second. Your teams both gave us a good toe-to-toe when it comes to the second sport. How important is that to you when it comes to confidence going into such an important match against Nigeria, knowing very well that your teams and individually yourselves, you had a great season within the PSL where you walk in as winners of something that you're holding for the season?
I think, it's a great confidence booster, coming to the camp, having won something, and not only us, Iqraam and me, we have guys from Sundowns, we have Percy, all those guys have something to show for the season. So I think it will do our confidence good, going to the 2 qualifiers, and I think that's it for me.
Yeah, I will say the same like Sibisi. There's a lot of guys that did win stuff this season, like Percy Tau, Ronwen Williams, all the Sundowns players. And for me to be here part of the squad, I'm happy.